Hey YouTube, how's it going? Metal Skin Studios here. I was wondering about when does religious propaganda become hate speech? I mean, we have hate speech laws that attempt to deal with speech which incites violence or prejudice or that disparages or discriminates or attempts to intimidate an individual or a specific group within the population. Now, I was thinking about preachers who constantly refer to homosexuality as an abomination, or Muslims who constantly preach that homosexuality is a sin and deserves the death penalty according to Sharia law. How is this not hate speech? When you're actively commenting on a specific group of individuals within society, claiming they are deserving of death or that they are an abomination, a cancer to society, a threat to traditional marriage. And still to this day, no one's ever explained how homosexuality affects traditional marriage. I was thinking, what's the difference between an imam who advocates honor crimes within the Sharia law, which leads to sometimes murder, sometimes torture, but most times the denial of basic rights of security and protection and respect of the physical and mental integrity of the individual. As well, I was wondering, what about religious crimes? What about the killing of doctors who perform abortions? How is Bill O'Reilly's Tiller the Baby Killer constant chant on air not to be considered hate speech? The reason why I'm bringing this up is we have hate speech laws, and clearly we have individuals, religious individuals within different faiths that hold a discourse which to me is falls perfectly within the parameters of what constitutes hate speech, yet nothing is done. I mean, their churches still get tax exemptions, and their mosques still get, federal funding. And so I've been thinking, does freedom of speech protect lying? Does it protect defamation? Does it protect propagating baseless accusations on any individuals or groups of individuals when you know that these comments have a very high likelihood of causing harm to the individuals which are targeted by those comments? So in Canada, hate speech laws apparently apply not in cases of religious commentary. And I'm not quite sure how this works. If I come out and say all homosexuals deserve to die and should be killed on sight, I would be guilty of hate speech. But if I'm a priest or an imam, I can say this under the banner of religious discourse. And I think that's a shitty cop-out. That's fucking society through the loophole. It's trying to have the right to do something which is forbidden to others, and for good reasons. So I'm kind of wondering what's the solution? How do we deal with religious extremists who hold a propaganda discourse such as homosexuals are evil, or abortion is against God, or how do we deal with those people? Is the solution through the voting booth? Is it putting pressure on politicians, starting with local politicians and so on every election, making sure that this is an issue? Or does it go further than that? Will that change, or will that solution be implemented rather through social means, education, media? I don't know. I wonder what you guys think. So let's have this conversation, and let's see where we can go from there. This is Metal Skin Studios signing off, saying take her easy. I'll see you later.